Hey y'all, welcome back. We're here in beautiful Galveston, Texas at Jamaica Beach RV Resort, so we're winging it.
We wanted to come on and answer the question that we have gotten so many times since we got back here to Texas, and especially since we got back to Galveston, and that is, you're not in Florida? What are you doing here? So, yes, we are in Texas, we're in Galveston, and that is the topic of this week's Wingin' It. So, to remind you, because it's been a little while since we've done a Wingin' It episode, the rules of Wingin' It are simple. We set the timer on my phone. Today we're going to talk for 10 minutes. We talk about the topic. When the timer goes off, we wrap things up. This is completely unedited, unscripted, and you get what you get. So, 10 minutes on the clock. We're winging it. So, yes, we are at Jamaica Beach RV Resort here in Galveston. And as you know, we've been coming here to this park for, 10 years now.
Yeah, and since we've been full-time, we've come here every November and December, usually through February at this time of year because, well, let's face it, this is where our family and everything is. This is home. This is home here at Jamaica Beach or here in Texas, close to Houston, Texas.
But a lot of people were surprised to see us this year because if you've been with our channel, then you might know that earlier this year we bought an RV lot in Florida. And so I think everyone expected us to spend the entire winter in Florida. And I understand why they think that. So many folks do. Yeah,
it's beautiful there, but really, I mean, November and December are the holidays.
Right.
And the holidays, we want to definitely be here to spend with our family.
Yes.
And friends. We have so many friends that come here to Jamaica Beach, or at least here to Galveston, and we get to see them during this time of year. And we don't ever want to pass that up. That's what's so phenomenal about this lifestyle is we can go wherever we want to go, and this is where we want to be. I mean, we want to be here during the holidays, and we're really enjoying it. Now, let's be honest here. It makes it tough. When we're here over these times, that's why sometimes it's tough for us to get videos out and podcast out and stuff because when we're here, our focus is our family.
Right.
And our friends, and so it's tough. That's why we're sorry we've missed a couple weeks here, but believe me, it's not that we haven't been doing anything about the channel. Stacey's still been busy with things, with making our Pinterest a little bit better, and working on some projects on RVTexasyall.com that may be coming in the future, but we've been busy too with our podcast, which we've changed. And you want to tell them a little bit about that?
Well, first of all, if you're watching this on YouTube, then if you go over to our channel page on YouTube, which is RV America Y'all, you will notice that there's a video page, there's a shorts page, there's a community page where we can post pictures, and now there's also a podcast page. And YouTube has recently allowed us to upload our RSS feed, which is web talk for how all of the podcast apps like Apple and Spotify and all of that, how they know we have a new episode of our podcast is through the RSS feed. And YouTube has recently opened and allowed us to upload that RSS feed to YouTube as well. So now it's very exciting for us because if you like to watch us here on YouTube, maybe you didn't realize that we have a podcast, or maybe it's just kind of a pain in the butt to change platforms, but now you'll be able to, every time we publish a new podcast episode, it will also be available here on YouTube. It will not be a video podcast. It will just be an audio podcast. But you'll be able to listen to any of the episodes that we have released for our podcast and any future episodes as well right here on YouTube. So that's something we've been working on.
Yeah, and that is so unique. When YouTube first talked about uploading podcasts, they were trying to get people to do video podcasts, and that's not really what we're geared for. I mean, we want to do Wingin' It when we want to do a video, per se, podcast, but we want to also have podcasts for podcasts. So like if you're at the office and you just want to listen to it and not watch, or maybe you're on the way to work or in your RV on the way to a campground or something, the audio is what you need to be focusing on anyway. That's what we always did before we listened to podcasts. So once we just found out that they allow it to just be the audio version. And so we're so excited. So now you don't even have to change platforms.
Right.
And you can see some of our other, or listen to some of our other content, and you can comment on it on YouTube as well.
Exactly.
Which is unique for us, because when you comment it on YouTube, then we actually will see it.
Yes, and Tom actually responds to most of our comments on YouTube these days, and so YouTube is very good about notifying us when we have a comment, and that will be with the podcast episodes as well, if you listen to them here on YouTube. So that's super exciting. But yes, we are here in Galveston. We will continue to come to Galveston every November and December for the holidays. We love this island and all of the unique mom and pop restaurants and art galleries and museums and things to do here that you don't find anywhere else. The history of the island, we love the Gustafson family, who are the founders, builders, and owners of this park, Jamaica Beach RV Resort, and that's why we've been coming here every year for 10 years. You're going to be hearing more from them, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they've got some exciting stuff coming up that we'll be discussing with them on a future podcast episode, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
But also being here, not only do we get to catch up with friends from all over the country that have been traveling and find out where everybody's been and how their year of travel has been, but we are an hour to an hour and a half away from most of our family.
Yes.
And so since we are here November and December, and now the rest of the year we're traveling, this is like our compressed amount of time to spend our time with our family.
And we are going to be going to Florida in January. I mean, when we leave here,
Florida friends,
beginning of January, we're coming to you. We're looking forward to getting to the resort early January. Also in January, we're going to be at the Tampa RV show, and hopefully many of you guys are going to be going to the Tampa show. If you are, please come say hi. We'll probably be posting on social media where we're going to be at in the show, because of course we're going to be there in the Newmar booth at some point. We'll definitely probably be in the Freightliner booth at some point.
Probably with the AIM Club at some point.
The AIM Club at some point, and we think that Hearthside Grove, we believe they're going to have an exhibit there, or a booth.
Yeah.
If they do, we'll be there at some point. So, I mean, we would love to see you and meet you, or maybe we've already met you. We want to say hi again. Please stop by. We're really looking forward to it. It's our first time.
Yeah.
We've never been there before, so we don't even know what really to expect. We know it's going to be the biggest RV show we've ever been to. We're really excited about it. Who knows what we're going to see there, and who knows what we're going to do there, who knows what we're going to cover there. We don't even know. We're just going to bring you what we see and hear, and we hope to see you.
We're going to try to do it in our own way.
Yeah, right.
So I know you see a lot of content from the big shows like Hershey and Tampa. Every time those come around, a lot of RV content creators go there. And we want to try to bring you what we are experiencing there in our own unique way. So hopefully it's something fresh and different. We don't know what that looks like
We
yet.
have no idea. We're going on Wing It.
But if you've been to the show and you have any ideas or you think there's something interesting that you're not seeing, let us know. Leave us a comment and maybe we can seek something like that out.
Or something you think we could cover that maybe others aren't covering.
Right.
We'd love to know. Again, we're going to be rookies at this. And we don't want to make it just about RV tours.
Right.
You know, we don't want to just go into a Class A RV and show you the RV if we can help that. I mean, if we see something very unique, believe me, we're going to bring it to you, whether it's a fifth wheel or a travel trailer, we'll bring that. But I mean, as an outright tour, I don't think you're going to see that from us.
And now, you know, we also wanted to pick your brain a little bit because with the relaunch of the podcast, we are rebranding the podcast to RV America, y'all, just like everything else. And that's been part of the reason why we've taken the time off from the podcast recently. But now that it's going to be available also on YouTube, or it is available on YouTube, maybe some of you who haven't checked it out will give it a listen, see what you think, give us your comments, and if you've got any ideas on topics you'd like us to cover on the podcast that you think would be interesting, we'd love to hear them.
Yeah, please.
We always love to hear you guys and your suggestions on where to go and tips and things you'd like to hear about, so be sure to leave us a comment. And oh my gosh, 10 minutes is already up.
It went by fast.
So, well, let me stop.
Turn it off, yeah.
So that's what's going on with us. We look forward to seeing y'all again soon. We look forward most to hearing from you, so make sure you drop us a comment, say hi, let us know what you're doing for the holidays, suggestions, think suggestions for Tampa or the podcast or anything else you'd like to share. And until next time, y'all, safe travels.
And happy camping.
Bye.
Bye.